People don't know why they go to school. They don't know why they go to school. Let me give you one secret. Do you know one thing about formal education? Formal education is a structured education, right? It's structured education organized by a constituted authority, an institution. And that institution will give you a certificate, right? And that certificate can only be useful to that institution. You can't use it anywhere. It's either you work with government or company. Where do you use your certificate? Tell me where your certificate will be relevant. Is it my certificate I'm using to talk to you here? Is this place a chamber? You have to, let me tell you, as I'm talking to you now, I'm a farmer.
So basically, the idea is add value to yourself.
Add value to yourself. My dear sister, I am a farmer. I spend 200,000 naira to feed my what? My pigs. Every month. But I started from 2 now. And when they began to give back, they gave back to a lot of things. And when people see me now, they say, barista, atilowo, barista, atilowo. But if you see me where I work, you will run away. You won't know I went to school.
Okay, let's take another break. This conversation continues. Please stay tuned.
Corruption, its origin and evolution. We have Barrister Joel Olatunboso in the studio here. He's a legal practitioner and public affairs analyst, and he has spoken a lot on, corruption as a whole. But let's take it back to where you spoke on the root cause being the non-formal, or would I say morals, when it has to do with morals and the non-formal education, because you've said it's basically not about the formal education. How exactly does it start at the home? You understand? How does corruption start? Just give us, basic, simple examples of how corruption starts in the home.
Corruption begins from the father in the home. When you begin to abuse your wife, look at you. You are good for nothing. You are just eating my food and getting big as a pig. Go and sit down, Joe. The children, you have corrupted the mind of the children. You are telling them that when they grow old, when they become mature, are you getting that? They will become a problem adult. They will be abusing their wife. That is another form of corruption. Another form of corruption on the part of man is this. If you say, this is the money I have, some men, their family will not believe them. A man who tells his family members that this is their amount, by the time they were washing his clothes, they saw a lot of money. He has forgotten in the something. You understand? Let your children learn integrity from you. And a woman too, you understand? A woman will begin to say, look, you see, look at your father. Your father is a useless man. He's a useless man. He's not responsible. He's an irresponsible man. You are corrupting the mind of the children. You are corrupting the mind of the children. That is why I said the other time that we have to teach our children the way of God. You understand? If there's misunderstanding between the father and mother, it's not something you can begin to display like a new acquired Christmas dress before the children. You understand? Now you settle it amicably. Even if the children know and they are telling the woman that, look, you say, no, your daddy is not like that. Your daddy is not like that. I know in my school, a woman that will come, some women will come to school. It is their husband that paid the school fees. But they will come and misrepresent the husband. And they will say they are the ones paying the school fee. And the children get to know that, look, it is their mommy that paid the school fees, not their daddy. And it was just because their daddy was busy. Do you understand? And so along the line, they graduated. You understand? It was their daddy, it was their mommy. So when they got to know that the mommy did not even pay a dime, the mommy only misrepresented our daddy, but they have corrupted the mind of the children. So this thing, are you getting now, begins from home. And that is why I always say that, look, what will my children say about me in the future? Anything I receive, I show my children my account. My children knows my ATM. They know my account. They know this is what I have for. So men, their wife cannot pick their phone. They say, privacy, 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 privacy. What is there that the man cannot share? You understand? Because we have become one. And they say, no, if you tell a woman that this is their mother, she's going to ask more than that. No, that is human philosophy. You understand now? So, and women, some women too. You understand? So this issue of corruption, when we build a consolidated family, a home, they are the agent of change in the society. And whatever we receive, then we take it outside.
Talking about these examples, how do you feel about a child being sent on an errand and being given some sort of gratification to do that?
Okay. Our parents, they have corrupted the children. Even when a child is crying, let me tell you from a baby. If you have a 6-month baby, I read in the journal, if you have a 6-month baby, when the baby is crying, it is not every time you are going to give the baby breast.
True.
If you give the baby breast, the baby will later turn what? Throw tantrums in the future. When you see children that throw tantrums, it was just because anything. So for him not to disturb me, breast. For him not to disturb me, breast. So now when he now grows, you have corrupted his brain. If he needed anything, he will go violent, then you give him money. And you can say some parents, these days, if they are bringing their children to school, they give them 50 naira, 100 naira for them not to cry. And they have not even know the color. A 2-3-year-old boy has known the color that when it is like hash, that one cannot buy much. When it is like this and that and that and that, so he will throw it away. That is a means of corruption. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So not to even talk of gratification. These days, if you send any child to buy something from you, if it is from outside, in fact, sometimes he may even keep the change and think you have forgotten. When you say, where is he? You say, okay. And when you don't even grease his palm, he will not send you and he will not even run any errand for you tomorrow. Because his mind has been corrupted that anything you want to do, nothing is free.
But don't you think it has to do with lack of knowledge? In the sense that, okay, I remember an actor recently said he was invited for an award ceremony. He was supposed to get the award, but then somebody from the event called him